Now let us start the next part of motion. That is, we will solve two questions now. Two numerical problems on motion. The first one we are going to solve is example 8.6 on page number 109. I will read the question. A car accelerates uniformly from 18 kilometers per hour to 36 kilometers per hour in 5 seconds. Calculate the first one, acceleration, and second one, the distance covered by the car in that time. So initially it was traveling with 18 kilometers per hour. Then it increased its speed from 18 to 36 kilometers per hour. So initial velocity and final velocity have been given, and the time taken is 5 seconds. So these are in kilometers per hour. So we have to convert them into meters per second because time is given in seconds. Okay. Now see, initial velocity u is equal to 18 kilometers per hour. Let us convert this into meters per second. When you convert this into meters per second, kilometer is 1000 meters and every hour is 60 minutes. Every minute is again 60 seconds. If you cancel this, you get 5 meters per second. Okay. Then final velocity is 36 kilometers per hour. You convert that also into meters per second. So V is equal to 36 into kilometers is 1000 meters and every hour is 60 into 60, that is 60 minutes and 60 seconds. If you cancel this and solve, you get final velocity as 10 meters per second. So the converted in meters per second velocities you have got, initial velocity as 5 meters per second and final velocity as 10 meters per second. And the time they are given is 5 seconds. Okay, now to calculate the acceleration, acceleration is defined as rate of change of velocity. So V minus U, A is acceleration, V minus U is change in velocity, upon T means rate of change of velocity. So the formula for acceleration is A is equal to V minus U upon T. V is you have got 10 meters per second. U you have got as 5 meters per second upon time t. T is 5. 10 minus 5 is 5. Upon this 5 you cancel it, 1 1za. So acceleration you got as 1 meters per second square. Okay. Now to calculate the distance S, you know U, you know V, you know A. So we need to calculate S. For that you can use the third equation of motion. You can even use the second equation of motion, that is S is equal to ut plus half at square, because you know the time t. Okay. So we'll use the third equation of motion. 2as is equal to v square minus u square. 2 acceleration you have got 1 meters per second square. Distance S we need to calculate is equal to V is 10 meters per second. So V square means 10 square minus as it is U square. U you have got 5. So U square means 5 square. So 2 1za is 2 into S is equal to 10 square is 100. 5 square is 25. So 2S is equal to 100 minus 25 is 75. So S is equal to 75 upon this 2 becomes the divisor here. So 75 divided by 2, if you divide it and calculate it, you get S is equal to 37.5 meters. So this is the solution for example 8.6 on page number 109. Now let us continue to solve example 8.7. So I will read example 8.7 on page number 109. The brakes applied to a car produces an acceleration of 6 meters per second square in the opposite direction to the motion. If the car takes 2 seconds to stop after the application of brakes, calculate the distance it travels during this time. So, car is traveling, brakes are applied to it to stop, and this produces an acceleration of 6 meters per second square in the opposite direction of motion. It takes 2 seconds to stop. So we know the final velocity. Final velocity, it stops means final velocity should be 0. Okay? And we have to calculate the distance it travels during this time. Now we'll see acceleration is given as 6 meters per second square, but we took it as minus 6 meters per second square because acceleration is produced in the opposite direction of motion. Since motion and acceleration are in opposite direction, we take acceleration as minus, negative. Time given is 2 seconds. Final velocity, it stops after 2 seconds. So final velocity is 0. We need to calculate first the initial velocity. You know V, you know T, you know A. So to calculate U, use the first formula, that is the first equation of motion, that is V is equal to U plus AT. So let us use V is equal to U plus AT. So final velocity V is 0, U we need to calculate, plus A is minus 6, it is given, T is time is 2 seconds. So final velocity is 0, U plus into minus is minus, 6 2s are 12. So U minus 12 equal to 0. So U is equal to, if you take minus 12 to the other side, it becomes plus 12 meters per second. So to calculate the distance it travels before stopping, before it stops, we'll use S is equal to UT plus half AT square. That is the second equation of motion. So S is equal to, U is 12, that's what we have got here. Time is 2 plus this half as it is, acceleration is minus 6 into time is 2 seconds. Since it is T square, we have written it 2 square. 12 2s are 24, this plus as it is, there 2 1s are 2 3s are cancels. So it becomes minus 3 here into 2 square is 4. So 24 plus into minus minus, 3 4s are 12. 24 minus 12 is 12 meters. So after the application of brakes, okay, the vehicle moves 12 meters. That is why the drivers are cautioned to maintain some distance, okay, between the vehicles while they are driving or while they are traveling on the, what you can say, road. Okay, this is the reason why drivers are cautioned to maintain some distance between the vehicles while traveling on road. Okay, take down all the notes in your fare book. Okay.